Yes, and welcome to another video of Linux for absolutely beginners. My name is Tia from DevOps Easy Learning, and today we'll be going through what is the CP command, right? I mean, we'll learn CP command with a couple of options. When you just type, what is the CP command? The CP command in Linux is just used to copy a files and directory from one location to another, right? And the CP command can kind of have a couple of options. Here you say CP and you see -R. What does that mean? That stands for recursive, because if you want to copy a directory, you should make sure that you copy the parent directory and also subdirectories, right? And that is why we're saying CP-R. We want to copy that, but recursive. Recursive means copy everything that is in that directory before and also including the parent directory, right? And this one here, the syntax is very simple. You can say CP. If you want to copy the file, you don't need to use recursive. Recursive is just when you want to use a directory, right? But just a file, you can just use the CP command. You want to copy the log file, and where is it going? It's going to the destination. What is the destination path? We want to put this in /10. And also the CP-R. You want to copy something here in your home directory, which is called this directory here called manager, and you want to drop manager in temp directory, right? And we say -R basically stand for what? Recursive. It means copy the parent directory and all subdirectories, right? And here, this is the CP command here with what? With something a little bit called like you want to match and copy. This one is really, really important in the real world, because sometimes you want to match some file and you copy at once instead of copying them one after another. Let's say you have 100 text file that basically end with .txt, and you want to copy those 100 text file and drop those text file in the specific location. Are you going to copy one after another? The answer is no. What you can use here, you can take advantage of what I'm going to teach you guys now to copy. That means you can match with something with a worker or this star and copy everything that you want. The first thing here, simple, is going to copy. If you grab my Epic pen here, let me go ahead and look for my Epic pen. 1 second, because I need to write some stuff here. The first thing here, this is going to copy. This is going to copy something and drop it in temp. This one here is trying to copy what? It's trying to copy everything in your current working directory when we have star. Copy everything in my current working directory and drop it in /temp. This one is say copy everything that is located in this manager folder and drop it in /temp. When you put a folder and you say / and you say worker, it means you want to copy everything that is in that directory and you drop it to the destination. And this one is saying copy everything that ends with .txt and you drop it in /temp. This one, copy everything that ends with .sh and you drop it in this specific location. And this one here is the copy everything that ends with a. That ends with a. This one ends with .txt and you drop it in temp. And this one here is copy everything that start with a and you drop it in this specific location, right? Very cool. Very, very cool. Those stuff can really save your life sometime in the real world. As you guys can see here, this is the same thing, but here I am using the destination path, right? I'm giving the destination path. It's just even the same thing that I basically explained, but I can still explain this one though. The CP, you copy everything that you have in your home directory. You copy this manager, you drop into temp, and here you are trying to copy everything in your home directory, like /home/tr. Everything that is in my home directory, I want to drop it in /temp. Everything that is in this folder called manager, and I want to drop it in /temp. Everything in this folder called manager, and I want to drop it in my current working directory, which stands for dot. And here, everything that I have in this directory here called script here. Now go to this directory called script, copy everything that end with .txt and drop it in /temp. Here, copy everything that end with .sh and drop it in this specific path. That means we want to put it in this folder called script. And here, go to my home directory, right? T there mean home. Go to my home directory, copy everything that end with .sh and put it in this folder here called a script. And here, go to root. Copy everything here that ends with A. That ends with A. If you start with A, you have A and star, right? If you start with A. If it ends with A, you have star. You have star here and A. Mean that end with A. That start with A. Cool. And recursive just mean you copy a directory with what? With all the contents. And let us go ahead here and kind of jump into our command line here. And I'm going to kind of simulate a couple of examples here. I cannot simulate everything. Now, let me log in into one of our Linux server. And I will go ahead here and punch my password. And I'm going to create some stuff. ls, I am here. Let me go ahead here and make just say mkdir. Just say cp. We are just going to learn the cp command, and I will cd into cp directory ls. I'm going to create mkdir, or I will use the touch command here to create a bunch of files. Here say touch, and go ahead and use this here, the syntax here, and say 100 for instance, and say I will say 1 and say dot 100. That means I want to create 100 file that basically end with .sh, for instance. It can be like a script file. And if you hit enter, it looks like nothing happened, right? But check this out. That means right here, I have 100 files here that end with .sh. Now, let's say I want to copy all these 100 files. I mean, everything here that end with .sh, and I want to put it in a specific folder. Let me just say mkdir, and I will create another folder here then I'm going to call this one maybe output. This is a directory called output, and I want to copy everything here that ends with this and drop it in output. I can just go ahead here and use the cp command. And these are files. I don't need to put -r, which stands for recursive, right? And I can go ahead and say, I want to copy everything that ends with .sh. That means I can say star and say .sh, and I want to drop that into a directory here called output. Look, it looks like nothing happened. Let us check this, and let us say ls, and we'll say output. Let us check output and see what is inside output. As you guys can see, it match and it's copy every single thing, and it drop it in output, which is really fast. Right? And let's say I want to delete everything here that start with output. That is really simple. I can just use rm, and I say match everything. That means I say star .sh. It will go ahead and remove everything here that start with output. Everything is done. And if you tap this output again, that we still have everything in there. Now, let us go to everything. Let us also, again, go to output and say we want to copy. If you say cp and say I want to copy in the folder called output, I want to copy everything that is in output. I want to copy everything that end maybe with .sh in this folder called output, and I want to drop it where I am right now. Check this out. As you guys can see, it copy everything, and if you tap output is still there. If you just check output, ls output, you guys can see that we still have everything in there, right? And the simple copy command is just like you want to copy files and directory. Let me cd a little bit and say cd ... and I will say ls. Let me cd into this particular file here. We can copy. I can go ahead here and kind of copy some stuff here and put it into another one. Let's say I kind of tap alpha here and see what is in the alpha. Let's just say oops, ls-l. This is going to list. As you guys can see, all this stuff are directories, right? And I can copy this. If you say cp, I need to say cp-r. If you want to copy a directory, let's say I want to copy alpha here, and I want to put alpha in the development. And if you hit enter, let me go ahead here and kind of list the content of development. You guys can see that in development now we have alpha, and we also have Tom, right? And if you want to see that, there's another package out there called tree. Let me see the tree command. It is installed. With this tree command, it's going to show you something that you will understand. If you just say tree and I say I want to see what is how the development structure it is, you guys can see that in development we basically have alpha that we copy and drop in there. We also have Tom, and under Tom we have Peter. In the directory called Peter, we have a directory called John. In the directory called John, we have Tong Tong, and in directory called Tong Tong, we basically have Tata. Right, really simple. And please just go ahead and kind of check out this option here carefully. And let's say you don't understand, there's any option here that you don't understand, and you want me to kind of shoot a video and explain it again using more hands-on, please let me know in the comment below, right? And I will go ahead and create a video that I will explain that concept, right, in depth, so that you guys can go ahead and understand, because these are really useful. You match and you copy something, and if you just understand what I explained earlier, that's it. You will be able to match and do everything that you want. That's it for this video, guys. If you like this video, please let me know in the comment below. And also, if you have not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, please go ahead and do so. Also, please do not forget to follow us on social media, such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and so on. Thank you. Bye-bye.